My boyfriend at the time was not a good partner to me. He's not in my life anymore, and I'm thankful for that, and aware that it wouldn't be possible if we'd had children together. I moved away from the town I was living in where there were no jobs. If I'd had children, I would be stuck in a town I didn't want to live in, making sub-poverty wages. Most importantly, in my mind, is I know now that I do not want children, which I wasn't sure about at the time. Getting to that realization without having kids is such a blessing. I know that there are people out there who would call my release selfish. To them I say, I am not a baby-making machine. I am a joyous creator of life, goodness, goddess thing. I am a joyous creator, not a joyous creator of life, goddess thing. I am a human being and my life belongs to me, not to children that never were, politicians who think it is their business, religious people who think all souls are in their care. Your ire and judgment do not change that I made the most mature decision possible. Without children, I am free and sane, and I value that more than I value your opinions.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
For dead children. For dead children.
Vote in November, make your voice heard, and never be shamed. Thank you for your attention.
You can't get pregnant anymore. Why are you over here? You can't even have any more children. You can't even have any more children. Why are you over here?
How about grandchildren?
What about it? Well, you weren't pregnant with me.
No.
That's the thing. Would you be happy if your grandchildren were dead now? Would you be happy about that? Would you be sitting here clapping?
If
your grandchildren were dead, would you be happy about that?
If they weren't wanted.
So if your grandchildren weren't wanted, you would be happy that your daughter killed them.
That's right.
Wow, that's a great answer.
That's the truth.
That's a great answer, everybody. Y'all hear that?
It's her choice.
Yeah, that's answer.
It's her choice.
Oh, stop it.
It's her choice,
Stop
y'all.
it. You're the type of guy who will get a girl pregnant and pay for the abortion.
That's right.
You would pay for the abortion.
Probably.
That's pathetic.
I would definitely pay for the abortion.
That is pathetic.
That's right.
That is
I will gladly
pathetic.
pay for the
That is
for the
pathetic.
abortion.
Men like you are pathetic. That
Too
is
bad.
pathetic.
Too bad.
She actually
Too
said
bad.
she'd be happy if her
I would be
grandchildren were
happy too.
dead.
That's right. It's her
She
choice.
would be happy if her
That's
grandchildren
right.
were dead.
That's right.
If her
It's her
daughter
choice.
made the choice
It's
to
her
kill her
choice. That's
grandchildren.
right. It's her choice.
That's stupid. And you're stupid
No,
for even agreeing
I'm not
with
stupid.
It.
I'm
Yes,
just
you
telling
are.
you how I
You're
feel.
very stupid for
Well, you
agreeing
just
with it.
dumb yourself.
I'm sorry. Like,
Well,
go.
too bad.
That's
Hey,
sad.
you know what? I'm
That's
still
sad.
paying for it.
I'm quite sure you would. I don't really know. I've kind of said all what I've.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm just against abortion, period. I don't think it's right for someone to have sex. Oops, how did I get pregnant? Okay, I'm gonna kill my baby. That's foolish to me. I agree in some cases. If it's gonna put the mother's life at risk, I can understand that. If the child is gonna be born with some type of severe deformity to where they have no normal chance at life at all whatsoever, then okay, I can understand that. But just to have sex, get pregnant, decide you don't want the child, and then abort the child, I believe that's murder. That's my opinion about the situation. I don't agree with it. Yeah, it really is weird. I mean, they're saying have the choice to murder your children. Everybody, hey, woo! It's like, are you serious? That shows the type of world that we live in today. And it's like, one of the reasons why it's such a touchy subject for me is because my sister, she has two children, niece and a nephew, 13 and 10, two that I love very much. She got pregnant again, had an abortion, 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 got pregnant again, had a miscarriage because she done so much damage to her body that she can never have any more children. And I look at my niece and nephew that are here today, who are two beautiful children that I love very much, and now I'll never have an opportunity to meet those children that my sister could have possibly had because she was being irresponsible and decided to have abortion. And like, that's why, like, this is a very touchy subject for me. I would never get my child aborted. I don't agree with it, period. And I don't agree with anybody who does agree with it. Like I mentioned earlier, in some certain circumstances, understandable. If it's a life or death situation for you as a child, I understand that. But just to be irresponsible and decide you want to kill your children just because you're irresponsible, I don't agree with that at all. My name is Jeremy.
Jeremy, all right,
Yeah,
Jeremy.
all right.
I appreciate
No problem.
Appreciate you expressing yourself.